Excellent day to you all from everywhere you're listening to me from. This is Dr. Adekunle Badmus, the global president of the Global Clusters Worldwide. It's Independence Day. Happy 65 Independent. This is the fifth independent to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Congratulations to all Nigerians, both in Nigeria and in the diaspora. It's a beautiful moment. I know a lot of people have a lot to say about what's currently happening to us, but however, before we dive into it, it's genuine love revolution of the global clusters, and we're going to see the place of genuine love in nation building. And we need to talk about nation building being 65. We need to talk about solution, not the problem. Now, before we dive into it, let us see the promo of the genuine love revolution. We're saying instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, let's engage in genuine love revolution. Let's dive into it. Let's go and see the promo.
Love is the most powerful force for change. Welcome to the Genuine Love Revolution. This movement is about embracing love, not just as a feeling, but as a transformative way of life. It begins with loving yourself, extends to those around you, and radiates outward to the entire world. Through kindness, empathy, and compassion, we can build relationships that truly matter. This revolution calls us to lead with our hearts, to see the humanity in others, and to create a ripple effect of care and connection. Imagine a world where every act of kindness inspires another, where empathy becomes our daily practice, where compassion binds us together. This is the power of genuine love, and it starts with you. Each small act, every warm embrace, each helping hand, these are the building blocks of a more caring and empathetic society. Join us at Global Clusters as we ignite this revolution of genuine love, inspiring a more caring and empathetic society. Love is the answer, and the Genuine Love Revolution is calling you to action. Visit theglobalclusters.org and be part of this transformative journey. Stay tuned for updates on the revolution, and don't miss a single meeting. They're vital to building the world we all deserve. Let's lead with love, starting today.
Let's lead with love starting today. It's genuine love revolution of the global clusters. And we're saying instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, let's engage in genuine love revolution. And Nigeria is 65th year today, and it's really great one for us. And I'm super excited of what is currently happening in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. There is a lot of changes happening, in case you don't know. And you know, one of the changes that is happening is the wave of the global clusters, the first nation building social media platform on earth. And so many people are coming on board to actually do something unique. And I'm very happy that today the 002 Genuine Love Revolution of the global cluster is here to actually, take on the responsibility of letting us to understand a place of genuine love in nation building. And today, because being the 65th year, we need a message to all Nigerians, all both Nigerians in Nigeria and Nigerians in the diaspora. We need a message to them. And Cluster in Cyprus, there is a project from NYC we need to talk about after this meeting, and I think you should handle the Southeast as a coordinator of that project for NYC. You understand? So so said that I want to give Cluster and Cyprus. Because Cyprus, you need a place. You need to face. I think you need to face the window. Cluster and Cyprus, you need to face the window. You need to face a place where your face can be shown. You understand? We
Okay.
need we need your
Yeah, I
we need
get.
a place whereby light will be radiating to your face. We need to see your face fully. Um, we want everyone to know we are all product of love. We are all product of excitement. When they give back to us, they consider us bundle of joy. We two people gave in excitement to produce me, to produce you. And the place of genuine love cannot be overemphasized. Yesterday, I just said, let me go on Google and check most of these things that we have been doing. Is the algorithm taking notice of what we are doing, or what is going on with all the work we have been putting in into the global clusters? And I'm telling you, I was not shocked at what actually happened. You know, the algorithm was actually picking us, and the algorithm was picking us. And I want to read out what the algorithm says about genuine love. So why our genuine love, 002 genuine love is coming. You know, understand? On Google, I just searched the genuine love revolution of the global cluster. And this will encourage cluster and side plan. Because when somebody is doing something and he needs to know that, oh, even the internet is taking note. You understand? He said the internet AI overview of genuine love revolution of the global cluster. He said the genuine love, and I want this person to actually, um, if you can bring it up on the screen right now, the genuine love, just like you brought in certificates yesterday. You know, all of our revolutions are captured by the algorithm. And this is the explanation that the AI have to say concerning everything we have been doing. President Cypran, what you have been doing, what I've been doing, look at what AI is saying about it. Your face is clear now. You are coming on board now, but I need to read this so that, you know, people can hear what what Google is saying and what the AI is saying. It said, Genuine Love Revolution is a movement organized by the global clusters, a group. It's not one person, it's a group. You know, Courtesy, the 001, the 002, everybody coming into this platform, a group, you know, promoting love as a tool for leadership and societal change through live broadcast and gathering, led by Ambassador Adekunle Badmus. The group broadcasts weekly sessions. You can see every Wednesday. It's capturing it to inspire compassion, unity, and healing by demonstrating the practical application of genuine love in action. He now said key aspects. Focus on action. The revolution goes beyond mere feelings or words, emphasizing practical steps to apply love in ways that transform lives and community. That is Closet and Cypran. He's been doing that. This is what you have been doing, Closet and Cypran. The 002 genuine love. And number two, it talks about leadership training. It's aimed to equip individual with love as a leadership tool to foster unity and uplift others. Three, weekly broadcasts. Live sections are held every Wednesday. Eh? Closer plan. Are you seeing that every Wednesday at 5 p.m. African stroke Lagos time to explore the advocate of genuine love? So AI recognize that we meet. As we are meeting, he knows this is not a joke anymore. So everybody in the 774 local government, we need to meet and discuss genuine love. And number four, he said, impact on nation. The movement seeks to create a ripple effect of compassion and unity, contributing to the building of stronger nations. We're not just going to build Nigeria, we are building the whole of Africa. We are building the whole of the world with genuine love revolution. Then, number five, visionary leaders. The initiative is guided by the global president Ambassador Adekunle Badmus, who plays a key role in direction and activity. You see, it's a no-brainer. It has come to stay. The genuine love revolution is going to have towers in each state of our nation. It's going to have its own office in every local government. Genuine love revolution. We will stop at nothing until everybody is actually radiating love. Let's have our 002. Please, I don't want to take time so that we can tell us today is Nigerian 65 years. Okay, where are we lacking? Why are we like this? What is the place? What can genuine love help us to foster a greater Nigeria? Let's have the 002 genuine love revolution of the global clusters worldwide in the person of Cluster and Cypran Nwanko. Let's have him on the spotlight, please. Over to you, Cluster and Cypran.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, the global president. I want to also appreciate the First Lady, Mrs. Mutura Badmus. I want to appreciate the 001, this genuine love revolution in the person of Boss Lady Amokwe. Yeah, I really hope she's very fine because it's been a while we had her here. So, okay. So first of all, thank you so much, Ambassador, for this for starting and then this good preamble. I think is going to charge us, for today's session so that we can. Just a minute. Let me mute this phone because
all right.
I think the call will keep on coming. Okay, so yeah, the wonderful charge he has given us will help us to understand the topic we're going to discuss today. In fact, today's topic has to do with what we have today. I captioned it, Genuine Love, Nigerian Independence, and Us. Genuine Love, Nigerian Independence, and Us. I know that global clusters cuts across every nation, every continent of the world. It's not about Nigerian thing, but it's always good to use a particular section of a whole as an example to teach. It helps people understand the concept, help people to relate to. That's why I'm using Nigeria as a case today. You know, the truth is this. We're going to look at so many things. Yeah, we're going to look at so many things. But first of all, there are things I want us to have at the back of our mind. Even before that, I also want us to, I want to repeat what I say every Wednesday. Each time we gather here, I said, and I'm still saying it now, that it's a time to remind ourselves what we need to do. You might not get to hear anything new today. You might hear the same thing you're hearing. But we believe that faith comes in hearing. All right? And the more we repeat it, the more it sticks into our subconscious. And then we will get to agree or say that this particular thing has entered us when we see ourselves live all those attributes, all those practices we have outlined, that they are the things that will help us to be able to actualize our dream of converting everybody in the country to sensible person, making everybody love genuinely and, you know, contribute their own quota in building our world and our nations. So let's look at these following things before we go into the role we can play as a people to better our own nation. As I'm talking about Nigeria, if you are from Kenya, if you are from Ghana, if you are from Canada, if you're from the US, if you're from the UK, you can also pick a line or two from all I'm speaking, or all I'm saying to, you know, contribute it to your own nation. You can pick some of the things or even all and apply it to your own nation. You're going to get exactly the same result. The fact is that the world needs love. There's no two ways about it. So, genuine love, which we'll talk about here and we'll keep on talking about every Wednesday, makes us see tribe, makes us see religion and class, not as a weapon of division, but as colors in one beautiful fabric. It makes us see our diversity as an advantage and not a threat. That's what genuine love does for us. Genuine love makes a man refuse to take a bribe because he loves his country too much to sell her future. In the past, when I was growing up, I have had cases where policemen turned down bribe. Yes, it was the kind of values we were inculcated, that they were inculcating into us while we were growing up. It's sad that today such thing doesn't happen again. You don't even get to see, let me say, adverts like that in network news again. All you need to see are different things. They are, in as much as they're adopting the trend and digital stuffs, those things that put moral value in us, we don't get to see them again. So it's genuine love that will make a policeman to say, I'm not going to take a bribe. See, let me start, because the fact is that if we want a change in this world, it starts with us. Just like the whole, if we believe that a particular thing is scattered, we contributed our own quota in making it scatter. Yes. So that place where you are as a policeman saying that I'm not going to collect bribe is a way of touching lives. Because in as much as the bad part of the whole thing that we get to experience also come from the units from different regions. For example, today in the market, I decided to sell something expensive or, very far much, okay, decided to sell something above the price that is meant for. The person I'm selling that particular thing to has a good or services that he or she offers to the public. As they're going home, let's say they bought a gallon of fuel for 1,000 naira instead of 500 naira. They will want to buffer the effect. They will want to not to feel all the impression that particular extra 500 naira alone. If they're selling akara, they will want to put extra 200 naira, 300 naira in akara they're selling to be able to cushion the effect of the fuel you sold to them. And in doing so, the person buying the akara will pay extra. Let's say the person buying akara is a medical doctor. He will go to the hospital and also add some money for the normal consultation fees or maybe the registration or card money or something to cushion the effect. You see how it's spreading. This is how it's going to spread. If you think, oh, I've done it, it doesn't concern me, it will find its way back to you. Because if you are selling fuel, you eat food. If you're selling fuel, you get sick, a human being. If you're selling fuel, you go to school. There is always a place you're going to feel it. So the same way the bad attribute, the bad character spread to keep the nation we have the way it is today, the same way we can, through genuine love, transform the nation from our own separate units. That same way. Genuine love makes a student read hard because one day Nigeria will depend on his wisdom. It's a genuine love that makes someone to be like, make a student to be like, okay, why everybody's certain, why everybody's engaging in examination malpractice, I'm not going to engage. I want to read. I want to pass. I want to know what I'm doing. I want to become a medical doctor. I want to become a lawyer that will make a difference. I want to become a medical doctor that will make a difference. I don't want to be among the list of medical doctors that when you bring a case to them, they will turn it down. I don't want to be among those people that are talking about online that they brought the accident victim and they neglected the victim. I don't want to be a nurse that will see someone that needs my help. Someone is about to die, and I'll start looking for excuses to discharge the person. It's a genuine love that will make a student to really say, I'm going to read, I'm going to take part in all the practices, I'm going to go for hospital placement, to learn, to master this craft, to be perfect, so that as I'm going out there, I'm going to deliver. As I'm going out there, I'm going to make a difference. Because at times, the reason why people run away from work is not because of tiredness, it's because they don't even know. Yes, and they don't want to expose their ignorance. I'm not talking about those people that know, but don't want to do anything for whatever reason known to them. I'm talking about other set of people. So getting to know empowers you. At times when you know and you know, you will have the eagerness. You will have the eagerness to show. So that is it. Then genuine love makes us turn off generator for your neighbor during exams. It helps us push a stranger's car when it breaks down, or pick up a litter that is on liters that is on our road. For example, often generator when you have mostly in student environment, it's common. Yes, when I was in medical school, there was a case where there was this particular guy, this father is a politician, he will buy diesels of, they use a diesel generator, then every week there will be a Hilux with 2 escorts. They will come and drop close to, I don't know, I think up to 550 liters or 450 liters for the guy. He will keep on, he will fill his generator and run it throughout the night with a very loud music. So what we did, because we lived close to the lodge, I would always go to school to read. Then I had a friend that suffered. I think there was a course she had a lower grade, basically because of that particular case. And she cursed the guy. Yeah. And it's good for you to know that he didn't end up graduating. He was supposed to study medicine. I think he didn't continue with medicine. He dropped from medicine and he went into another department before we left. It's genuine love that will make you on your own say that, this generator I'm owning is not really good. It's going to affect others that are reading. Even if I feel okay with it, what about others? It's genuine love that will make you think like that. Now, let's look at the roles we can play. Today, Nigeria is 65 years by the grace of God, in as much as we are all angry. For one reason or another, we have reasons to be angry too. But while we are angry, let's also think more of how we can make a change than how we can cause trouble. Yes, let's think more of how we can make a change, because if you don't make any change, it remains like that. You are going to live one day and your children will come to face it. Even if you decide to leave the country, unless you are going to leave the country forever. Because if they are going to come back to see all those properties you're buying for them, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to meet all the troubles you're running away from. If you don't meet them, your children will meet it. In the land of the spirit, be in the next world or in the heaven, wherever you might be. If you ever think of the fact that they're going to face all those troubles that they ran away from, or the same trouble that made you to send them outside the country, I don't really think you'll be so proud. So this is the time within your own opportunity that you have now. Little, even if you have only 10 years, 20 years, 30 years to still stay on earth or in this country, to be able to make your own change. Because the fact is that just as bad things spread, that's how good things spread. You do for this person, the person will replicate it and it spreads like a ripple. And that's how you transform the world. So these are the roles we can play. Roles we can play. Even if you have not been doing it, today's opportunity is a call. Yes, it's a call. Like I said, you have your reasons not to be happy about Nigeria. I also have my reasons. In fact, every day I see reasons too. But let's look at the solution and not the problem. 1, practice integrity. Say no to corruption, no matter how small. Love is truth. Practice integrity wherever you are. We know that it now looks like a norm in our society that if you want to get anything, you have to go through people. You know, it's corruption. Yes, it's corruption. But it has actually been transformed and renamed. Whichever way, I'm not going to tell you not to use your whatever power you have. The one I want to tell you is that by any means you get to the top, try to make a change. Don't leave it the way you met it. By any means, because you cannot say, oh, because you cannot, even if you want to maintain integrity, it doesn't mean if you are dying and you have a preferential treatment to leave, you leave it. You can't. So when you get to the top, make a change. Yes, that was I was speaking to undergraduates. I think that should be up to 5 years ago in the university where I studied. I was invited. I was speaking to undergraduates. I was telling them, okay, fine. There are so many things you don't like about this institution, right? Just know that all these lecturers you are looking at today, they are not going to be here forever. You are going to occupy all these positions tomorrow. Yes. If it's not you, your neighbor will. Or someone else in this room will. By the grace of God, today, some of them are lecturers. So what I told them is that when you get to the power, by any means it took you, I don't want to challenge you. I don't want to even question them. Try to make that change you have in your mind. All those things you're thinking now, writing down that this should be this. They shouldn't suffer students. Shouldn't have 7 o'clock lectures. We shouldn't have a lecture a day before exams. We need some time to study. They shouldn't they shouldn't bring all our exams together and stress us. All those things you know that you did not enjoy. When you are in the position of power, remember them. Yes, even me, in as much as I am not a politician, and I'm not planning to be anyway for now, I'm still writing down those changes I want now. By the grace of God, I find myself on the top tomorrow so that I will remember. Because when you write, it will help you remember. When you write, it will help you remember. So that is it. Practice integrity. Number 2, respect one another. From the bus conductor to the CEO, treat people with dignity. The problem with one of the problems of this country is intimidation. Everybody you see is finding a way to intimidate the next person. It doesn't matter the power they are holding. They want to intimidate. On the road, you will be, you are on your lane, you're driving at the normal speed limit you should be driving. The next person will come and overtake. Actually, that particular overtaking is doing is not enough. It doesn't have enough space of time to cover and return to the lane. He will do it. And when he gets choked up, he will come and press you out of your lane. It now takes a considerable mind, a sensible man to say, okay, fine, this man is in trouble. Instead of accidents happening, let me just slow down for him to enter, or let me just even leave the lane to pedestrian if there is nobody there to help him or her. Intimidation. Nothing else. They know that they are wrong, but they want to show you that either that they know more, or that they are more powerful than you, or that nothing can happen. Intimidation. So when you go out there, respect one another. Respect whether it's bus conductor, whether it's you, because we are all human beings. At the end of the day, we will not inherit more than 6 feet. I'm telling you the fact. No matter how beautiful, there is a particular content I was watching last week. Was listing all the rich Igbo people, which I knew growing up. They call them big names. When they are singing, they will be calling, including our own popular musicians, such as Oliver the Coco and Osito Sadebe. They showed a video of where they were buried. Then their house, the house they built while they were alive. Wonderful edifice. All of them are dated now, and nobody is even living there. Some of them that we are mentioned in the video. So when I look back at that, I'd be like, what is this word? I think the only thing we will actually have at the end of the day is goodwill, integrity, good heart, the life we have touched. Aside from that, nothing else. Even the house you are building, you're not going with anyone. The lands are buying, you're not going with anyone. So what is your reason? Number 3, keep your environment clean. Yes, keep your environment clean. Now, it is, let me say, nobody cares again. But I could remember there was a time that it was actually a practice that almost everybody wanted to. I could remember when if you finish taking a sachet of water, you put it inside your bag because there's no trash can around or something until you see where to do it. I also did it. Right now, in as much as I know I'm not doing it the way I used to do it that time, I still talk to myself whenever I want to. I feel like throwing it. Whether I'm in my car or maybe I'm walking on the road, I still try to talk to myself that this particular thing now I'm throwing, in as much as some people are going to clean it tomorrow, is it really good? Is it really good? So if we as a people can practice it, all you need to do is to do your own part within your own confine or environment. Try to maintain the cleanliness. And if someone else will see you doing it, you are passing a message and it could spread to touch every other part of the country. Next one, promote peace. Promote peace. Avoid violence in speech and action. Don't ignite tribal or religious hatred. This is very, very important. Promote peace. I actually know that, in fact, there are so many theories against this. There are so many theories against this. But there's one thing I used to tell people. I will tell them, if you have tried a particular method for some time and it didn't work out, it is wisdom to try a different method. It's wisdom to try a different method. Remember, insanity is trying to do the same thing and expecting different result. So, since you have tried through all the means possible, you have gone out, you have shouted, you have done this and done that, try with peace. Try to live a peaceful life. Also try to inculcate it in those people around you. Still through the same mechanism. If it spreads, I'm not saying it's going to be magical. I'm not saying it's going to happen immediately. It might take time. But how did they put it? Rome was not built in a day. Step, all the steps count. Be a responsible person, whether a responsible driver or responsible passenger. Obey traffic rules. Love means caring about others' lives on the road. let me tell you something. When I watch some of these content creators abroad, they left Nigeria and they're abroad, they'll be telling you, hey, come and see where the country that was, come and see this particular place is, you don't cross here. This is for the pedestrian. Once a car sees a pedestrian passing, no matter the speed the car is, it will stop until they have crossed that line. I've watched some of the videos like that. Then I just laugh. Why did I laugh? The same people making those contents, immediately they enter this Nigeria and they see you crossing that place. They want to use their Benz or whatever car they are driving to hit you. You see the problem? So the problem is not just about the country. It's about the people. It's about the people. You yourself that you are trying, unless if you are just doing the content for the sake of it, if you're not actually trying to, transform people or pass a message. Otherwise, you yourself saying that, this is how a good country looks like, you should be able to apply those things you learn from those countries. Because you talk about abroad, you're talking about due process, you're talking about orderliness, you're talking about integrity, you're talking about, in as much as you cannot change human being overnight, people are forced by the law. But law cannot hold if majority of the people there cannot comply to it. Law cannot hold. So it starts with people, then now returns back to people. If you want a law to work in Nigeria, start with obeying those laws. Let a greater people obey it. Influence is still powerful. When a mumu person, someone that doesn't care, sees a greater number of people doing it the right thing, the person will be forced to do the right thing. It might not be immediately, but as the action compiles, there will be a transformation. Next, volunteer and mentor. Volunteer and mentor. Teach a child, guide a youth, support a struggling family. That's nation building. I'll read it again. Volunteer and mentor. Teach a child, guide a youth, support a struggling family. That's nation building. I'm sorry, I'm using my room. I was at the parlor, but the baby was really disturbing. I found out that if I continued, I would not succeed. So I decided to come to the room to have this. Volunteer and mentor. You must not, you thank God and thank Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus for this platform. But even if you don't have the opportunity here, which I know you have, is now we have free version where even if you don't pay money, you can be part of it till you can be able to enroll into the premium version. This is a platform to mentor. For me, you may not have it as your own platform, but we have different platforms out there. Facebook is a platform. TikTok is a platform. TikTok was where I met Ambassador. I met him mentoring. I was teaching people how to make money from online legitimately. Yes, I was teaching people how to build their relationship on TikTok. I was teaching people opportunities I used to better my life. I graduated best in my class, Human Physiology, UNIZIK, that's where University of Oka, in 2014. You can check it. I graduated with 6 awards. But I didn't even continue as a lecturer. I didn't even get the opportunity to do all there is within the school premises. I built my life from somewhere else, from something else. So I was teaching people how they could build their life from something else because we didn't have much opportunity. Whether in ministries, whether in the hospital, whether in organizations you can mention, we didn't have much opportunity. So whether you like it or not, unless you want to keep on carrying fires until you die, you must have to figure out something from elsewhere. That was what I was teaching them. I was teaching them how I did graphic design. I was teaching them how I did a little street photography. I was teaching them how I was able to, craft a space for myself, created a group, how I was able to, develop my relationship coaching and counseling skills, how I got certifications, other trainings. I was teaching people how they could discover themselves in their own different ways and build something out of it. That was what I did before I met Ambassador. And Ambassador brought another set of opportunities. how you can study abroad, the bilateral agreement that is already there, but people are not using them. Mentor, volunteer, and mentor is not always where you are going to be paid. As a matter of fact, every single person you see on global clusters teaching, handling any program, is doing it for free. Yes, I'm telling you. And why are they doing it? Because they met Ambassador as a good person. It started with him, but it's no longer about him now. It's about the world, the passion they have to transform the world. This Nigeria and everywhere they are. It started with Ambassador because he was the one that initiated the idea. So people believe in him because he's a good person. But it's no longer about Ambassador now. It's about the world. So volunteer and mentor. If you think there's something right that should be done and it's not being done, lead the line. Do it in your own confine. Stand out. Let people know you because of that particular thing. Teach. Number 8, protect public property. Number 8, protect public property. I don't know how many minutes I have, but I'll try to go through them.
Go ahead,
I'll try to go
please.
through
Go
them
ahead. It's
so that,
Independence Day. You need to
yeah,
learn these things.
yeah. Protect public property. Street lights, school furniture, government buildings, they are ours. Let's love them as our own. It's sad that people, even those that are civil servants, they will tell you that this is government work. They carry government work for head. That is one of the problems we are having as a country. And it started like a joke. Why? Because it's government work. There's no way a governor will come and see what you're doing within your space. But the governor believed within himself that you're working. Are you truly working? Are you truly working? That money you are getting paid every month, are you justifying it with your action? Because it's easy to call the leaders. It's easy to call all the people at the helm of affairs and not calling yourself. But if you trace it down, you see that those people at the helm of our affairs cannot do everything. What are you doing within your own space? You are a teacher. Are you actually justifying that money you earn every month? You are a bus driver for the state or for the local government or for the organization, for the ministry. Are you justifying it? You're a medical doctor. You go to work and come. You will even be praying, let there not be any patients, so that you press phone and go home. Is that actually your calling? You swore an oath to save lives. Are you saving lives? So this is a question we should ask ourselves. I ask myself, you ask yourself. If you do so, you will see that you also contributed to the reason why the country is not good. And therefore, if there will be at all any solution, you should also contribute in bringing that solution. The next one is vote wisely. Vote wisely. The fact that we all, to an extent, believe that votes does not count. But the truth is that elections cannot easily be rigged. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me. I think there was a bit of
You can hear you. Go
network.
ahead. Go ahead, Sam.
Okay.
Start
Vote
from that
wisely.
election.
Don't sell your vote.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't sell your vote. Don't waste it. Genuine love demands wise choices. I will read it again. Vote wisely. Don't sell your vote. Don't waste it. Genuine love demands wise choices. I'm actually compiling some of the trainings I've done on cases I've discussed on genuine love. I'm compiling them. Maybe after my next launching, I will put it up in a book. I am simplifying it too, so that if it can be a handbook, because one of the problem we have is that when we finish listening today, we want to make a
we
change.
meet
We will
you
be touched.
somewhere. You
But
were saying that
sadly,
you say, sorry, you were saying to say election cannot be something. I think what you're trying to say was that there is no way when we say they rig, they cannot be rigging without an election. Maybe you're trying to say
Yes, yes,
something.
yes. Okay.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
let me say something about that. Yeah, I was trying to say before the network came in and some network left. You can, in as much as we don't believe that election can be can count or a vote can count, you see that election cannot be rigged in a community where majority of the people are not in support of the person rigging that election. It cannot. I'm going to give you one example of what happened during my youth service. I served in Akwa Ibom, and I think it was in 2014, and that was also when um, they did the presidential election and all this. I think they did election 2015 or 2014, I guess, because we served from 2014 to 2015. There was election that time, and we were the coppers that were mobilized for the election. There was a place called a Wethausen in Uyu. A Wethausen, a popular place. Politicians live there. During the time we are setting up stuff for, I was actually APO. We have presiding officers. They were trying to buy the vote. But the problem we are having was that why this group we are coming to buy the vote, which I told my presiding officer that anything is doing with any material and my hand is not deep. I told him. So when they're approaching, this group were approaching, another group will come and tell him that if you sell this vote or if anything funny happens here, you people are not going alive. Another group will still come and think that the second group are coming to buy election or buy our vote, and then say again that if any of all these two groups end up rigging this election or anything funny happening here, you people will not go with your lives. Do you see it? Even if at all, which I know I was never ready to do, even if at all we agreed to the first set of people to rig the election, or maybe give them the material to go and tamper the way they like, it would have been very difficult for us. It would have, because the other two set of people would have finished us. And of course, I was not going to risk my life for any amount of money. They were paying us there, which was around 25,000 naira for that particular election. So what am I saying? If there are strong opposition, you cannot rig election in that particular region. So your vote still somehow will count. If you know what you stand for, integrity, right? Your candidate you believe is the best, come out and support that candidate. The election cannot be easily rigged if all of us cannot just say vote doesn't count and leave it. The reason why it is even easier is because we are leaving a lot of seats on the table. We are abandoning vote by cutting election. The more we boycott the election, the more we give them room to use our own right to manipulate whatever they plan to manipulate. That's what I was trying to say with it. So yes, I was still talking about that. Yes, so I believe that every single thing we discuss on Genuine Love, they are all powerful things and they touch lives every day. The challenge is that the next minute we can easily forget. That's why I thought of a situation whereby you can have a handbook through which you can review and revisit whatever we discuss from time to time. And aside from that, we have a video here. We also have a video across every platform where you can always go and rewatch. Yes, me as a person, I still revisit some of these videos because as I talk to people, I talk to myself. Yes, as I talk to people, I talk to myself. Any change you want starts with you. If you cannot make that change, just know that it's not possible. Yes. So in conclusion, let me read it the way I wrote it. Let me read it the way I wrote it. My people, Nigeria is not Abuja, Aso Rock, or government alone. Nigeria is me. Nigeria is you. Nigeria is us. By extension, this world is me, is you, is us. Yes, whether you're from Kenya, you're from Ghana, you're from South Africa, you're from Morocco, you're from Canada, you're from the US. This world is you, is me, is us. If we can genuinely love in our homes, in our workplaces, our schools, our streets, then we can rebuild the world of our dreams. A world where love conquers hate, where truth defeats corruption, and where unity outshines division. Let us not just wave the flag as Nigerians today. Let us carry it in our hearts every day. Because true independence, both of the country or of the world, is not freedom from colonial masters. It's freedom from hatred, selfishness, and corruption. May genuine love guide our steps. May Nigeria rise to her full glory. And may we, her children, always play our part. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you very much. The OO2 Genuine Love Revolution of the Global Cluster is a no-brainer. If we really want a beautiful Federal Republic of Nigeria, we don't have any other thing to do than to make sure that we have to practice genuine love. Genuine love revolution, it's a no-brainer. It's the real deal. Nigeria at 65. If there's anything happening to us that we don't all like, it's because we have not plugged ourselves into this revolution. When he was concluding, he was trying to tell everyone that it is the consortium of individuals that constitute a family. And it's a consortium of families that constitute a community or a local government. It's a consortium of local governments that constitute a state. And it's a consortium of states that constitute a nation. And it's a consortium of nations that constitute the continent. And it's a consortium of continents that constitutes the whole world. And he's saying, you are Nigeria. You are the continent. You are the world. If they're talking about world, I am part of the world. If they say there are over 8 billion people, if my number is removed from that 8 billion, it will no longer be exactly 8 billion, it will be 7 point something billion. So you are part of the board. So therefore, your contributions are very important. We see the world riches, we see what they do, we see how they impact their communities, we see how they impact their world. Elon Musk is a South African that went to study in the United States and got an opportunity. And you might have seen an interview where he was advising Donald Trump to give more opportunity to international students. Let us love what we carry. For instance, a lot of people will see this Mr. Cypran in their neighborhood and they won't pay attention to him. You see people that carry stuff that can impact your family positively, that can impact your neighborhood positively, can impact the people that are there positively, but we don't do anything about it. It's a no-brainer. We cannot keep folding our hands and expect any change. Today is the day one of another year for us. It's the beginning, it's the entrance, it's the gate of another year for a Federal Republic of Nigeria. Nigeria, think. Nigeria, go to your thinking corner. Start thinking. Do we want to celebrate 66 years old the way we are? Nigerians, think. Think. Embrace these revolutions. From the mind surgery to the survival strategies on Monday. On Tuesday to the humanity revolution. Every Wednesday to the genuine love revolution. Every Thursday to the Project ARE between 1 12 and 1, and to the B2B network between 2 and 3, to accurate connections 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Thursday, to the certificate revolution every Friday, to the security. Let's discuss security every Saturday morning, to accurate knowledge and information revolution every Saturday evening, 5 p.m., to the people-to-people revolution every Sunday. Nigerian, think. Let us come together. This is our father's land. We must unite now. We must start loving each other now. We must start radiating love now. We must start keeping government properties now. We must support one another now. We must radiate love now. Genuine love revolution is not a spectator call. It's a nation call. Every one of us must put our own contribution on the table. Nigerians, you are 65 years old. I know you have tried. You have done a whole lot, but there is still a whole lot of work. And when I mention Nigeria, I'm mentioning you. I'm mentioning me. I'm mentioning everyone that will listen to this. I'm mentioning anyone that is connected to the 37 cities of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, whether you are from one tribe or the other. I'm calling you out. I'm calling Nigerian out. Let us come together. Let us cluster together to prosper together. All of us, we are better than one of us. Two of us, if we are cluster, if we come together in our cluster in every community, and we submit our knowledge, we submit our information, we submit our connection in genuine love. In genuine love, submit your quality and accurate knowledge. Submit your quality and accurate information. Submit your quality and accurate connection in genuine love. In genuine love. It's a no-brainer. It's the real deal. You understand? This platform is just a year and 2 months old. And guess what? A multinational company in the United States has already said, we're coming up with a still water to energy, and he has adopted the platform to sell for them. And we're taking letters to everywhere. And all the deal we are sealing, they said from their own profit, they are going to do their CSR through this platform. 1% of their profit is coming to the global clusters. Clusterian, don't joke with this. Clusterian, the Nigeria we all crave for, lies in our hands. Let me get feedback from the people on the call today. If you're watching online, please kindly drop your own comment based on everything you have heard today. What do you think Nigerians should do going forward? What do you think we should embrace going forward? How do you think genuine love can impact our nation positively? Let's hear from the 002 Certificate Revolution. What's your take on today's call? Master Genie, President Kayode, President Kayode, are you there? Master Genie. Okay, if Master Genie is not available, can we talk to Latif? Latif, what's your take on what you have had on Nigeria at 65 as regard genuine love revolution? Latif, can you unmute yourself? You're muted. Okay, Latif is muted. Master Genie is not available, and I will want to say to everyone, what you have had today It's on YouTube, it's on Facebook. Go and share with your friends and family. We're currently testing our free version of the Global Cluster Spark Up. It's called the sparkup.org, and you can go, it's on web. You can go and just sign in, explore it, and give us your feedback. We're currently testing. You understand? I just felt I've been telling people it's come. Okay, Master Jane, are you available?
Yes, I'm available, sir. I'm trying to unmute. I don't know
Okay,
why I was hanging up.
go ahead, give your submission, please.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the great opportunity, sir. I greet you, our global president, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmos. Thank you so much for this great innovation, for this great platform. We cannot stop thanking you. I greet our First Lady, Chief Mrs. Utunrayo Badmos. An excellent evening to her wherever she is. I greet our OO2 of Genuine Love Revolution for today's lecture, Clusteran Cyprian Nwako. Thank you so much, sir, for all you do for humanity. And I extend my greetings to all the OO1s and OO2s of the great clusters. My contribution today, I've been a bit late, but I heard Cyprian Nwako said about, not destroying the community properties, and that really hit me because yes, we are saying the Western world that they are living fine and their community is all tidy, is because the people don't vandalize the community property, not like our own country whereby people will go and be removing the irons in the bridge or the street lights and be selling it. We are not showing genuine love to our environment when we do that. And on today's genuine love revolution, I believe a lot of information that our spokesperson has shared with us today is a very, very important information whereby everybody needs to take use of it and take action on it. The Nigeria that we all crave for starts from us ourselves. If we don't have the genuine love for ourselves, there's no way we can extend genuine love to the next person or to the environment where we live or to the properties and things around us. So the genuine love revolution of the global cluster is teaching us a lot in how to love ourselves, love our environment, which will improve our own way of love and our own way of sharing genuine love in the community. So that will be my contribution for today. Everyone on the call or that will be listening to us in the nearest future, we all need our contribution in our society for the kind of society we want or expect. The kind of Nigeria we want, the kind of changes we want start with every one of us. So we should share this information with our friends and family. We should also try and go through the informations again and make use of it in our life, in our community, and every other thing we do. We cannot give out of empty bucket. You have to show genuine love to yourself before you are able to share it with somebody else and before you are able to use it on your environment. Thank you very
Mhm,
much for the great opportunity, sir. Thank you.
mhm. Thank you very much. The OO2 certificate revolution. I haven't said that. If Mr. Latif is around, we can allow you to speak to us, give your submission, your takeaways. But if he's not available, we want to be drawing the curtain. Before we draw the curtain, I just want to pass on some information. If you can share your screen, Master Genie, on the Spark Up, you know, if you can share your screen, Tennessee, if you can, share screen, please. Share your screen on the Spark Up. The ideology behind the Spark Up, this is the first nation building social media platform, and we're at the forefront of it. And number one, it's free to we want everybody to sign in. Right? You can sign in your community. You can create your own communities hub. Anything you're doing, create your community hub. If it's love and relationship, if it's how to get job, create your community hub. Everything you are doing must be something that will add value to our nation. We don't want any form of nudity. We don't want any form of abuse. It's not the social media we have built. It's not to abuse anybody. It's not to call anybody out. If anybody offend you in this community, you don't need to say, I will tell everybody. No, come to the leadership. If you are in a hub, go to the leadership of your hall and tell the person and let the person call the person, and you guys resolve whatever that is the issue. That is how to solve any issue. You understand? It's not by shouting on the internet, watching the dating in the outside. You can see the algorithm recognize that we do this thing 5 p.m. You can imagine. He got it, he picked it, and he put it together. And all of the word we've been saying, the algorithm has picked all of our word, and he has even summarized it for us. So for you to know that what we're doing is not a spectator call. This is an integral part of nation building, and this is one instrument that will help us give us the desirable Nigeria that we all crave for. We all want a developed Nigeria. We want a Nigeria that will look like America, that will look like Canada, that will look like Turkey, that will look like UK. But if you want that, we must all embrace, we must all submit to the learning of, to the quality and accurate learning of genuine love revolution. And it's a no-brainer. Every Thursday we come and discuss this. Every Wednesday we come and discuss it at 5 o'clock. So having said that, a lot of things are on the table. Apart from signing in free, the sparkup.org, the sparkups, THESPARKHUBS.org. Go and sign in and explore it and give us your feedback. We need your feedback. It's going to help us. Tell us where to improve. You can make calls, you can make voice call, you can make video call, you can chat each other, you can create your own private or a public hub, and you have a timeline. You can gist, you can do whatsoever you want to do in the hub. Then for those that said, I want to take the bull by the horn, I want to go on the next level by doing the premium membership, one time lifetime 61,000 naira, come with a discounted UK diploma course on cyber security, data analysis, certified nursing assistant, mini MBA, and business analysis and AI courses. So don't miss it, but not until then. For those that want to sell in the community, come in as a vendor, and you have opportunity to place your product on the marketplace of the global clusters, and people can help you promote, and they can, people have been promoting and earning. We've been giving them monies and all of that for doing that exercise. So one thing is that when you sell the combo package, when you sell the premium membership as a spark over, you earn 10,000 naira. But as a registered premium member, when you sell, you earn 13,000 naira. That is different. And you know, there is a lot of money embedded as a premium member that you earn. For instance, 1,000 premium members sold by a spark over, earn that spark over 10 million naira. But 1,000 um, premium members sold by a premium member, that a registered clusterian, he earns the clusterian up to 43 million naira. So it's a no-brainer. 43 million naira, 10 million naira. So, and a spark over can become a clusterian by having 3,000 followers and 3,000 connections, which means you have sent a connection request to these people, they have accepted you back, you have given them a follow, and they have followed you back. So that is it. So people is a place to network, but it's strictly a community of professionals or aspiring professionals, technocrats or aspiring technocrats, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, where they share accurate knowledge of their industry, because that is what gives them the right power. Accurate information, because that is the bridge between where you are and where you ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom you are connected to determines what you collect. It's not just a social media platform or a marketplace with the best monetization on earth. It's the first nation building social media platform on earth. And it's proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa, for nation building to the world. So I've given you how to join us. I think they were able to share the screen, but if they are not share the screen, you can DM us. So we'll see you again tomorrow Tomorrow is three trainings. Three trainings. We're going to have ARE. People are cashing out every week on ARE by selling to people by minimum of 200,000 investment is, the Arepo land is there, 12 acres is there for, and people have started picking it. So what are you waiting for? Instead of 30 million, pay 15 million. Instead of 3 million documentation fee, pay 1.5 million. It's a no-brainer. Just 12 plots, and it's going gradually. So before it's out, please tap into it. Then Cluster Treasure Island Estate in Ogiri is going for 1.3 million naira per plot. Don't miss it. Tomorrow, one of our company, where I'm COO of the company called Arkview Investment Limited, we are going to be launching housing project. Housing project in Mowe. Housing project in Mowe, 3-bedroom bungalow. And it's going to be going for 47.5 million naira and 42.5 million naira, depending on the location. And you can start investing, you can pay within 12 months with a minimum investment of 2.5 million naira. With 2.5 million naira or 5 million naira, you can do a deposit and own your own home. There are over 33 million housing deficit, but with Arkview, we will support you to own your own home in Mowe Access. That is Bluestone. We must have seen it in the platform. I've been sharing it. So having said that, I want to say thank you for coming by and thank you for joining the meeting today. So now we're going to, Tennessee, you're going to create a link for the radio program, 7 o'clock radio program, and share it with Oye. So 7 p.m., we're going to be on mainland FM 98.3. So you guys tune to it, and we're going to be having a section of the global clusters on that radio station. You can tune to it online, and let's have you. Having said that, I said bye-bye. Keep building this nation. Keep building the nation. Keep radiating genuine love. Bye-bye. Thank you, Pastor Cyprian.